Think your diesel can handle anything you throw at it? Most diesel owners believe these engines are bulletproof, and while they're incredibly tough, one small oversight can turn that powerhouse into a repair nightmare costing thousands. After working on diesels for over 2 decades, I've seen the same preventable mistakes destroy engine after engine. Today, I'm sharing 10 maintenance secrets that will keep your diesel running strong past 300,000 miles and save you from those wallet-draining repair bills. Let's dive in. Secret number 1. Keep your fuel system absolutely clean and dry. Here's something most diesel owners don't realize. Water is diesel fuel's worst enemy. Even a small amount of moisture in your fuel system can corrode injectors, damage your high-pressure pump, cause hard starts, and lead to a complete fuel system failure that'll cost you $3,000 to $5,000 to fix. Your diesel already has built-in protection, a water separator, and fuel filter. The problem is most people never touch the water separator until the dashboard warning light appears. And by that time, damage has already started. Here's what you need to do. Drain your water separator every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Takes literally 10 seconds. Just open the drain valve at the bottom, let the water and contaminants flow out until you see clean fuel, then close it. Replace your fuel filter exactly on schedule. Never stretch it longer thinking you'll save money. And only use quality diesel fuel additives that are designed to remove water and prevent algae growth. Clean fuel means happy injectors, and happy injectors mean a diesel that starts instantly and runs smoothly for hundreds of thousands of miles. Secret number 2. Give your turbo time to cool down after hard work. Your turbocharger spins at speeds over 100,000 revolutions per minute and reaches temperatures hot enough to glow red. It's working harder than almost any other component in your engine. But here's what kills turbos faster than anything else. Shutting off your engine immediately after heavy towing, highway driving, or climbing steep grades. When you do that, oil stops circulating through the turbo bearings while they're still screaming hot. That residual heat literally cooks the oil, turning it into carbon deposits that destroy bearings and seals over time. The fix is simple and it'll add years to your turbo's life. After any hard driving, let your engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds before shutting it off. This keeps oil flowing through those bearings and allows the turbo to gradually cool down. If you've been towing heavy or climbing mountains, give it a full minute or even 2. Modern turbos are water-cooled, which helps, but that idle time still matters. If you're monitoring exhaust gas temperature with a gauge, wait until it drops below 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This one habit can be the difference between a turbo lasting 120,000 miles versus 300,000 miles. 1 minute of your time is worth thousands in turbo replacement costs. Secret number 3. Stop idling for long periods. It's hurting your modern diesel. I know this sounds backwards because older diesel owners swear by extended idling, but modern diesel engines with emission systems are completely different animals. Long idling actually damages them. Here's what happens. At idle, your engine runs cool and doesn't burn fuel efficiently. This sends excessive soot directly into your EGR system, intake manifold, and diesel particulate filter. That soot accumulates fast and creates expensive problems. The DPF is especially affected. Your diesel particulate filter needs high exhaust temperatures to burn off collected soot in a process called regeneration. At idle, there's almost no heat, so soot just keeps piling up. Too much buildup forces the system into active regeneration more frequently, which burns extra fuel, or worse, it can clog the DPF completely. A clogged DPF means reduced power, terrible fuel economy, and a replacement cost between $2,000 and $4,000. Here's the right approach. Keep idling under 5 minutes whenever possible. If you need to warm up your truck on cold mornings, drive gently instead of sitting there idling. And make sure you take your diesel on longer highway drives regularly. This lets the engine reach full operating temperature and allows the DPF to properly regenerate and clean itself. Modern diesels are engineered to run under load, not sit and idle. Treat them that way and they'll reward you with better performance and fewer emission system headaches. Secret number 4. Change your fuel filters early, not late. If there's one filter you never want to skip or delay, it's your diesel fuel filter. It's honestly more critical than your air filter. Here's why. Diesel injectors operate at insanely high pressures. Some systems run over 30,000 psi. Even microscopic particles of dirt, water, rust, or algae can destroy these precision components. An injector replacement isn't cheap. You're looking at $1,500 to $4,000 depending on your engine. Your fuel filter is the only thing standing between all those contaminants and your expensive injection system. Diesel fuel naturally carries water, dirt particles, rust flakes from old tanks, and even biological growth if it sits too long. A quality filter catches all of this. But once that filter gets saturated, it either lets contaminants through or restricts fuel flow, and both scenarios are bad news. Here's what proper fuel filter maintenance looks like. Replace it at the exact interval recommended in your owner's manual, or even earlier if you tow heavy or drive in dusty conditions. Always use high-quality diesel-rated filters, not cheap knockoffs. The cheap ones can actually collapse internally under high fuel pressure. When you replace the filter, prime the system properly so you don't introduce air and damage the pump. And if your truck has dual fuel filters, and many diesels do, change both at the same time. A $40 to $60 filter protects a $4,000 fuel system. That's the easiest decision you'll ever make. Secret number 5. Inspect your turbo boost system regularly. Your diesel relies heavily on its turbocharger to make power. Even a small leak in the intercooler piping or a loose clamp can cause serious problems that affect performance and long-term reliability. Here's what goes wrong when boost leaks happen. First, you lose power because the engine can't get enough compressed air, so it runs lean and struggles under load. Second, you'll see excessive black smoke from incomplete fuel combustion. Third, your exhaust gas temperatures shoot up, which can warp pistons or damage valves. And fourth, your turbo has to work harder to compensate, which shortens its lifespan significantly. Checking your boost system is straightforward. Inspect all the hoses and pipes running from your turbo to the intercooler and then to the intake manifold. Look for cracks, soft spots, oil residue, or loose clamps. Pay special attention after cold weather or heavy towing because that's when issues typically show up. If you see oil inside the piping, that's a red flag that boost pressure is escaping. Tighten any loose clamps, but don't over-tighten them or you'll crack the pipes. Even a hairline crack can cause noticeable performance loss and increased fuel consumption. Catch these issues early and you'll avoid major engine damage down the road. Secret number 6. Keep your air filter and intake system spotless. Diesels are essentially giant air pumps. They need massive amounts of clean air to run efficiently and make power. A dirty air filter or a cracked intake duct can destroy your engine's performance and create serious long-term damage. Here's what happens with dirty air or intake leaks. You get black smoke from incomplete combustion. Fuel economy drops noticeably. Soot builds up in your turbo, EGR valve, and DPF faster than normal. And your injectors and fuel system work harder trying to compensate. Even worse, if there's a crack in the intake ducting after the air filter, unfiltered air enters the engine and acts like sandpaper on your cylinder walls, slowly destroying compression. Protecting your diesel starts with simple air filter maintenance. Pull out your air filter and hold it up to a light source. If you can't see light passing through it, it's time for replacement. Inspect all intake hoses and clamps for cracks, splits, or loose connections. Check your resonator boxes and any secondary ducts to make sure everything is sealed tight. Replace the filter on schedule, and never use cheap thin filters that can collapse under high airflow. A quality air filter costs $30 to $50. Ignoring it can lead to thousands in cylinder and turbo repairs over time. Clean air equals a healthy turbo, long engine life, and smooth, powerful performance. Secret number 7. Monitor your diesel exhaust fluid and emission components. Modern diesels depend on DEF and emission systems to run efficiently and meet environmental regulations. Ignoring these systems doesn't just hurt fuel economy, it can literally shut down your truck or force it into reduced power mode. Here's why DEF matters so much. Diesel exhaust fluid helps reduce harmful nitrogen oxide emissions in your exhaust. When your DEF level gets low or the fluid becomes contaminated, warning lights appear, and eventually your engine will limit its power output to protect the emission system. If you completely ignore it, you're looking at expensive SCR system repairs that typically cost $1,000 to $3,000. Your EGR valve and diesel particulate filter are equally important. A dirty EGR valve causes higher exhaust temperatures, excessive soot buildup, and increased stress on your turbo. A clogged DPF from too many short trips prevents proper regeneration, which reduces performance and can lead to head gasket failure, injector damage, or turbo overheating if left unchecked. Here's your emission system maintenance plan. Keep your DEF tank filled with fresh high-quality DEF, not the stuff that's been sitting in your garage for 2 years. Check your EGR valve periodically for carbon buildup. Make sure your DPF regenerates properly by taking occasional longer highway drives if most of your driving is short city trips. And never ignore dashboard warning lights. A small emission system issue today prevents a $2,000 to $4,000 repair tomorrow. Modern diesels communicate with you through those warning lights. Pay attention and act fast. Secret number 8. Maintain your cooling system religiously. Diesel engines run significantly hotter and under much higher compression than gasoline engines. That makes your cooling system absolutely critical. Neglecting it can warp cylinder heads, crack engine blocks, and destroy pistons in a hurry. Common diesel cooling problems include old degraded coolant that loses its anti-corrosion properties, air pockets in the system that create hot spots and warp heads, weak radiator caps that let pressure escape and cause overheating, and failed water pumps or deteriorated hoses that can destroy your engine under heavy load. Here's how to protect your diesel's cooling system. Flush and refill your coolant every 2 to 3 years with fresh fluid. Don't just keep topping it off with water. Use the exact coolant type specified by your manufacturer because different formulas are designed for different metals, and using the wrong type can damage aluminum cylinder heads. After every coolant service, properly bleed the system to remove trapped air pockets. Inspect all hoses, clamps, your radiator, and pressure cap for signs of leaks, cracks, or weakness. And after heavy towing or long drives, let your engine run and verify the temperature stays consistent and doesn't creep up. A little preventive cooling system maintenance can save you from catastrophic engine damage that costs $5,000 to $10,000 to repair. Secret number 9. Check your engine oil frequently and use glow plugs correctly. Diesel engines operate under extreme compression, which makes oil quality and glow plug function absolutely vital for longevity. Here's your oil maintenance routine that'll save your diesel. Check your oil level every 1,000 miles. Don't just rely on scheduled oil changes. Use only diesel-rated oil with soot control additives, not regular automotive oil. Running low on oil even once can cause bearing failure, camshaft wear, and turbo damage that costs thousands to fix. Even a single instance of low oil can lead to permanent engine damage. For cold weather starts, glow plugs are your diesel's lifeline. Never crank a cold diesel engine before the glow plug indicator light goes out. On older diesels, waiting prevents hard starting and reduces stress on your starter motor and battery. On modern diesels, proper glow plug timing ensures complete combustion, reduces white smoke on startup, and prevents excessive stress on the fuel system. Small habits like checking oil regularly and using glow plugs properly equal longer engine life, smoother cold starts, and avoiding those costly unexpected repairs that always seem to happen at the worst possible time. Secret number 10. Always warm up before driving hard. Diesels are incredibly tough engines, but they need a brief warm-up period to handle heavy loads and high-performance driving. Here's why warming up matters. When your diesel is cold, the oil is thick and hasn't fully circulated through critical components like the turbo bearings, main bearings, and camshaft. If you floor it immediately after starting, you're stressing the engine and turbo before proper lubrication reaches everywhere it needs to be. This leads to scuffed cylinder walls, worn bearings, and stretched timing components over time. Even modern full synthetic oil needs 30 to 60 seconds to flow properly through the entire system. The right warm-up procedure is simple. Start your engine and let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds. Then drive gently for the first few minutes. Avoid heavy acceleration or towing until your temperature gauge starts rising toward normal operating range. 1 minute of patience at startup translates into years of additional engine life. It's that straightforward. Here's my real-world proof. My diesel truck has over 350,000 miles on the original engine and turbo. No rebuilds, no major repairs. I credit that longevity to these exact maintenance habits. Always checking oil and fuel filters on schedule. Letting the turbo cool after hard driving. Doing short warm-ups before putting the engine under load. Monitoring boost pressure and keeping the intake system clean. These aren't complicated or expensive habits. They're the little things most diesel owners completely ignore. Follow these 10 secrets consistently and your diesel won't just survive. It will run strong and reliable well past 300,000 miles without needing major engine work. That's it. 10 diesel-specific secrets to protect your engine, extend its life, and avoid those massive repair bills. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and drop a comment with your diesel's make, model, and current mileage. I'd love to hear your success stories. And if you want more straight talk about diesel maintenance without the fluff, hit that subscribe button. We've got more diesel content coming that'll save you time, money, and headaches. Thanks for watching, and keep those diesels running strong.